Hello, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your general love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. I do have a special going for you guys. It is a person on your mind recorded video reading for $22.22, and everything that you need to know about how to schedule that or what's covered in the reading. All of that is posted on the community page for you, or my email is in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. Sagittarius, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. We're grabbing some of these for some overall energies. Let's get started. We have breaking point, limit, final straw, or overwhelmed. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, or confiding. And pain, apprehensive, afraid, or cautious. At the bottom of the deck, I see commitment, marriage, promises, or fidelity. I see this apology, healing, family, fantasy energy all under this commitment. For some of you, there could have been a very long-term connection here, or if it's not long-term, for a lot of you, I think it is, but it could just been a very serious or committed relationship here. It could affect a family dynamic in some way. Maybe you have a family with this person, maybe their family has issues with you, or your family has issues with them, or something of that nature here. For some of you, I definitely feel like you are hoping that it's possible to heal some kind of family dynamic here between the two of you. But you could be wondering if that's something that is actually realistic, or if it's something that you are, with that fantasy energy, it can be kind of, it can talk about illusions and not seeing something clearly. And I feel like you're starting to wonder, like, you know, I hope that this is something that can happen, but am I being real with myself? Is this something that can actually happen? Is it realistic? We have an apology energy here, forgiveness, return, I'm sorry. So somebody could be wanting to move towards you and apologize here. Maybe for some of you, somebody already has, and now you're trying to figure out if this is something that's actually going to work. Just take it how it resonates for you. I do feel like there was some kind of separation in the past. It looks like you could have gotten to your breaking point, Sagittarius. It says limit, final straw, or overwhelmed. I do feel like you have a very deep connection with this person. You feel like there's a very close bond here, and that could make it very hard to move away with this intimacy energy. For others of you, I feel like somebody could be moving back towards you, and I feel like you're trying to connect with them again on like a physical level, an emotional level, but I feel like there's been a lot of pain here, and that can make it very hard to get back to that space with somebody when there's been a certain level of, you know, pain inflicted. Even though I feel like maybe that's part of what you're wanting to heal here. You're hoping that this is something that you can fully heal, but there's been a lot of pain. You could be afraid of repeating the past. You could be very cautious. How is something's flipping around. So how is Sagittarius viewing this person? We have the 8 of Swords. So I think you could be in your head about the situation. You know, the 8 of Swords energy, it can be a card of feeling anxious, overthinking. It's in a way, Sagittarius, it kind of feels like you could feel like you don't have a choice when you do. And what I mean by that is, it's like, what is that expression? Like damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it feels like there's fear in moving away from this, because you do have such a lot of love for this person and a close bond with them. But at the same time, there is fear in reconnecting with them and things going back to the way that they were before. So you could just be in your head about this connection. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you, I do feel that there are still things that are lacking in the connection, and you could be in your head about that. It's almost like, Sagittarius, if you feel like everything that you guys have been through up to this point hasn't caused this person to make some kind of change. You may be feeling anxious that something maybe isn't going to change. You have the Nine of Swords. And this is showing up in the area of your intentions. So I feel like you're wanting to improve the situation between the two of you. I feel like you're not wanting to allow this to have as much of a negative impact on you as maybe it has in the past, or have as much power over you as it has in the past. That Nine of Swords, whatever card is in, like when it comes up in that sense, it can give it kind of like that reverse, like a coming out of that type of an energy. And that's kind of what it feels like. I feel like in the past, maybe, you know, this had a really negative impact on you or your life, your emotional state. And I feel like you're not wanting to allow yourself to get back to that space again. But I also feel like you're very upset without this person and you do want this to work. We have the Ace of Wands for your next actions. It does look to me that for a lot of you guys will try, but I feel like there's a lot of fear tied to that. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we got the Five of Cups here. I think you're afraid that you're going to end up regretting it, but you're also afraid of regretting it if you don't, too. We're going to start by taking a look at their energy towards you now. How is this person viewing Sagittarius? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this person could know that you want to work on things, or that you are willing to work on things. They could be viewing you as somebody who does put the effort in to try to make something work. They could be looking at you as somebody that they want to work on things with. Their feelings. We have the King of Pentacles. So somebody could feel like you guys are very much a part of each other's lives, a part of each other. That maybe you, especially for those of you where you've been with this person for a long time, they feel like your lives are very intertwined. I also feel here that this person could be feeling like they know that they need to show up in more of a committed way. They could feel like things have not been very stable between the two of you. There could be a desire from this person to make things more stable between the two of you, to show up in a more committed and serious way. We have the Emperor here as their intentions. So to me, this could be like almost a, I'm getting it two different ways here. For some of you with the Emperor as intentions, it could be like wanting to stabilize the connection, especially with it coming out under the King, with the King of Pentacles. It's like wanting to get in control over the situation, especially if they can see that you're in a space here where you are in your head, where you maybe feel like a little bit of a push and pull, where you do want this, but you're afraid. I definitely feel like for some of you, this person is just wanting to get into control over the situation, to, you know, bring some stability to it. I also feel here, though, with this being their intention, for some of you, it could feel like they are wanting to make sure that, I don't want to say that they want to make sure that they still have a hold on you, but it does kind of feel like that to me, where especially if somebody could feel like you are close to, you know, that you are on the fence, you know, or that you are having reservations or doubts. It's like they're wanting to like draw you back in, is what this is feeling like. Their next actions, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I think that is positive. The Three of Pentacles can be an energy of trying to get along, trying to be on the same page, trying to work together in order to, you know, get through something, get past something, to build something. It definitely looks like there's potential here. It looks like you guys are starting to work on things together here. I see the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so a new potential, new opportunity in love. Like I said, I definitely feel like you are very cautious, and this person seems to be very aware of that here. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I do hope that this helps. Now, the signs I'm seeing for you, I see all the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. If you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.